Hello, everybody. I was just going to give you kind of a rundown. Today you should have received a paper that says student summary handout on it. Looks very similar to this one right here on the screen. It has your child's name on it. Obviously, this is a trainer, so there's no student associated with this. Tells their grade, their school. What it is it is Istation, and your child can get on this at home, and each month, at the beginning of every month, they have to take a, it's called Reading with ISIP, and it's just a kind of a little test. It takes about 30 minutes, and it kind of goes them through reading fluency, letter knowledge, phonemic awareness, that kind of thing, which you'll see all of the graphs here in a minute, and then it scores them. We then take those scores and we look, okay, who's struggling, what do they need to work on, that kind of thing. There are several cycles. This child obviously is on cycle 9. Your child may be on 3, 4, 5. That's not our big concern right now. This tells you the date they used it last, how long they have used it. If your child is only having 2-3 hours, they're not using enough. We ask that they take that test at the beginning of the month, which we do in class, so don't worry about doing that at home, and then at least 30 more minutes every week after that for the rest of the month. Some of us aren't getting there. Some of us need to work on that, and I've told the kids they are allowed to work on it at home, so they may do that. This is your child's Lexile. And what it is their reading equivalent level. And then you can take that number and then go on to online and find books that are great for their reading level. This is their overall reading, Tier 1, which is where they should be, performing at or above grade level, and their grade level equivalent. So this child's a 3.3 even though they're in 2nd grade. Then the text fluency is how quickly they read something. Tier 2, not bad. Need to work a little bit. Moderately below grade level and need an intervention, and their grade level is equivalent to 2.6. So obviously this child was in May, so they should have been at a 3rd grade level because they're getting ready for 3rd grade. Then these are all of the graphs. Every graph has a red, a yellow, a green. The green is obviously where we're wanting them. The yellow, that's Tier 1. Tier 2 is the yellow. Tier 3 is it's Tier 3. And that means they need some intervention. That's a very high level of struggle for them. Every graph also has points on it, and you'll see every point that they've taken for the test. And then this is their trend line. Based where they took their first test is their trend line. So their trend line should be going up every time. So you can see this child's trend line was here and then here. Then their scores. So their score is always here for the test that they've taken. You'll get one that says for January, they've taken it in January, their score, where it is and what it's marked on, and then plotted onto their graph. You will be able to see from August till now. This is overall reading, which is equivalent to that score right here where I told you is Tier 1 and what grade level they're equivalent to. Text fluency is, and it also tells you the percentile rank. So this was better than equal to 88% of students who took this test in May. This is text fluency, how quickly they read. Letter knowledge, obviously they mastered it really well back here in September or October, so they didn't have to take that part of the test again. Phonemic awareness was kind of the same thing. And it says it's included in overall reading. So what it does is it takes the overall reading and breaks everything out. Alphabetic decoding, comprehension, how well can they read a story and then understand it and relate it back to you. And then vocabulary, it gives them words and they have to figure out what it means. And then spelling, excuse me, again, overall, this person's their points were kind of scattered all over. So it just depends kind of how your day is going. Sometimes it could be that, or it could sometimes be there were harder words and based off the cycle they were on. And then as you go down on your report, it will give you symbols. And here's the legend: some difficulty, ongoing difficulty, struggling, or ongoing struggles. So this is the date that they used it. And then this is the last 5 things that they were struggling on. So this one was early reading vocabulary, and it's been an ongoing difficulty. Students continue to demonstrate some weakness, or it could be struggling, demonstrating significant weakness in a skill. So that is the report that should be coming home with your child today. Again, if you have questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Again, it's based off the one test that they take once a month. Again, so I hope everyone has a great evening. Thanks.